Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages.
Hi, I'm John Sitton.
Hello, I'm Rob Perez.
Christian Carambeu.
Welcome to your footballing fix.
Pitch Talk.
Pitch Talk.
Pitch Talk.
We've got football videos on YouTube, blogs, debates and discussion on Facebook and Twitter.
Plus we do a podcast and so much more.
It's we the people, for the people.
For our videos, including our interviews and special features, check out youtube.com/Pitch Talk.
Our podcast can be found on iTunes, Podomatic, TuneIn Radio and Spreaker, with older podcasts on mixcloud.com/Pitch Talk. Join the football revolution, because the pitch is where we eat,
The pitch is where we sleep.
and the pitch is where we talk. Join us on social media by searching for Pitch Talk. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Straight Shootin LJA and welcome to another episode of the Straight Shootin View. Of course, brought to you in association with Pitch Talk, your Monday night footballing fix previously, now your footballing fix. But you know what? One thing I did want to discuss quickly is these documentaries that seem to be popping up in the world of football, and it's going to tie into a wider point, so please bear with me. But Manchester City have recently apparently had a £10 million, I think it was, documentary deal confirmed. Well, about to be confirmed at this point with Amazon. Now, that's interesting, but also the news that I think it was a day or two before about Juventus having their own documentary series with Netflix. Now, the reason why I find this interesting, and hopefully you do too, is purely on the basis that recently there have been rumblings about potentially Facebook, Twitter, Amazon and Netflix getting involved in basically football coverage. And it seems to have the big guns such as your BT Sports and especially Sky Sports a little concerned. Now, I can understand their concern, because if you've had a monopoly like Sky Sports have for the past, 25 years, this is a serious threat, because BT Sport obviously is still kind of second banana, but in recent years, obviously with them getting all the Champions League coverage, kind of leaving Sky Sports out in the wilderness in that regard. So they've seen, Sky Sports have already seen their empire, their footballing empire that is, getting chipped away at, and it started to cost them money recently as well. Even though they've had new subscribers, it is one of them was I read that it is actually starting to cost them, and their share price actually fell a touch. But Amazon and Netflix especially, along with Facebook and Twitter as well, entities with deep pockets. Now, this could affect football as we know it, because you look at Facebook Live, you look at Twitter's live capability as well with Periscope. It's a case of they can get to places that most other entities actually can't. And social media is very much an invasive technology anyway, and the way people use it, from things like this, the Straight Shootin View, to people just walking down the street and broadcasting something live, to us being on Wembley Way and somebody during our cup final videos actually shooting us, shooting them live, and then broadcasting that live. It's a case of, it's very much an invasive technology. And who are you gonna trust to film you? A friend of yours with a mobile phone in their hand, or Sky Sports with a giant camera as a corporate entity? Who are you going to trust? I know who I would trust personally. But it is a case of, it's going to make this very, very interesting, because it will end up having more people in a marketplace. So instead of a monopoly or a duopoly with Sky Sports and BT Sport, there will be a lot more entities, and there will be a lot more pieces of the pie to potentially spread around, which makes stuff very, very interesting. And as I said, Netflix and Amazon, very, very deep pockets, especially Amazon. Very deep pockets. So it's one of them ones we might end up seeing a bit more, not necessarily fairer pricing, because in the past, when it was Sky Sports and Setanta, Sky Sports was still jacking up their prices, and these days I think you still have to pay like 40, 50, 60 quid and then pay for BT Sports on top. If you're getting games streamed via Facebook Live or Twitter Live with the integration of Periscope, then that could be a game changer. I mean, Sky Sports tried the whole pay-per-view football thing years ago with Prem Plus. Didn't quite take off, but the idea was sound. So it's one of them ones where it's like pay-per-view football. Imagine you're paying Netflix, because Netflix are trying to get into sports anyway. So the Juventus documentary should be of no great surprise. Facebook, it's one of them ones. They signed up. I think it was this past summer, summer of 2017, with the FAWSL in terms of helping their coverage. So Facebook are getting into that arena as well. Twitter, there have always been digital ambassadors within the FAWSL anyway. So that integration's always been there in the women's game, but obviously in the men's game, it's going to be hella lucrative. But it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes, because Netflix, yeah, for the on-demand stuff and also specials such as Dave Chappelle's specials, The Age of Spin and Deep in the Heart of Texas, very, very successful. Netflix also produce and commission a lot of original series. So imagine this Juventus the documentary series kicks off. You never know. You just never know. It could be a great little 1-2 punch, especially if they start getting involved with the live rights. They've got the deep pockets to do it. Same with Facebook, same with Twitter. So the established duopoly is going to be very, very much tested, and Sky Sports are right to be concerned. But you know what? It's going to be very, very interesting with the integration. Imagine you're on Twitter or you're on Facebook and you're seeing comments. Hashtags will spread a lot quicker. It's one of them ones. It's going to be absolutely mad. Look at Vine. Look at what Vine did for football in terms of just little 10-second clips. Imagine integrating Snapchat as well. So it's one of them ones. Imagine Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all of them going at once. Clubs have been signing up to Snapchat like wildfire. So imagine being able to integrate all of these social media platforms. And also in terms of Amazon Video, Amazon Prime, it'd be one of them ones where it'd be like integrating video platforms as well. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. Definitely something to keep an eye on. I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on it. We at Pitch Talk, myself, the G-Man and Jezzy Fizzle, will definitely be keeping an eye on this. Remember, you can catch us twice a month with the Pitch Talk podcast, 1 hour at a time, with a dedicated grassroots segment. Big ups to the Ibis Eagles AFC, which I'm happy to play for. It's one of them ones. Big ups to them. Big ups to Pitch Talk as well. At Pitch Talk on Twitter. Tweet with us, follow us, see what we are up to. Facebook.com/Pitch Talk. Become a fan, become a friend, become a member of the group. Join the footballing revolution that we are working so hard to create. You know what? It is one of them ones where youtube.com/Pitch Talk is where you can find this video and many, many more as well. Big ups to the G-Man, big ups to Jezzy Fizzle, big ups to Pitch Talk as well. I have been Straight Shootin LJA with the Straight Shootin View. And you know what? Keep an eye out. Netflix, Amazon, Facebook and Twitter. Sky, BT, they're coming for you, sucker. I will see you next time up in Straight Shootin LJA. Peace!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages.
Hi, I'm John Sitton.
Hello, I'm Rob Perez.
Christian Carambeu.
Welcome to your footballing fix.
Pitch Talk.
Pitch Talk.
Pitch Talk.
We've got football videos on YouTube, blogs, debates and discussion on Facebook and Twitter.
Plus we do a podcast and so much more.
It's we the people, for the people.
For our videos, including our interviews and special features, check out youtube.com/Pitch Talk.
Our podcast can be found on iTunes, Podomatic, TuneIn Radio, and Spreaker, with older podcasts on mixcloud.com/Pitch Talk.
Join the football revolution, because the pitch is where we eat,
The pitch is where we sleep.
And the pitch is where we talk.
Join us on social media by searching for Pitch Talk.